Hey guys, it's G-Man here. So I have just posted a video a few seconds ago saying, holy moly, 3 times the rings in Dragonvale. Then somebody in my comment section asked about, oh, did you get the Peridot Dragon yet? And I answered them by saying, yes, I did. And now I just have to wait a certain amount of time. But I told them a certain amount of time that was not correct because, is this? No, I have this. Carrying on. But I told them I had to wait a certain amount of time, and they're like, wait, but it says a different amount of time. Let's say, he said, wait, how is it 20% off? Well, I'm actually going to explain you why some things in breeding caves are 20% decrease and some are not. So let's start with the first thing you need to know about percentages. Percentages are a rating through 1% through 100%. These percentages increase the determination or time amount or anything circumstance. Let's say, oh yeah, you have 100% likelihood of survival, like in those movies where they say that, or you have a 10% chance of survival. So yeah, that's one explanation, but today we'll be describing what do I mean by breeding. So if we go to the breeding or the buying place where you get your first breeding cave and it just says breeding cave for 3,000, you buy it. Then later on in the game you get to a certain level and experience wise, and it says, would you like to upgrade the breeding cave to the enchanted breeding cave, which has the capability to increase your chance of breeding more rare dragons and decreases the time amount you will get for breeding. So if I was breeding a dragon that takes about 24 hours to breed, I can't really explain that way. Okay, so 20 divided by 100 is 5, right? So if you take 100 hours divided by 20%, it would equal 80 hours left. So basically it gives rid of 20% of the time you're waiting for. So let's say I'm breeding a crystal dragon or something like that, and instead of being 24 hours, it would be, actually I don't know that whole math probability, but basically you get what I mean. So when you upgrade a normal breeding cave with 120 gems, you get the upgraded version, which increases your chance of getting rare dragons, gemstones, and epic, and it decreases the time of breeding by 20%. It's the same thing for the epic breeding island, and it gets a better look, and does the same thing, but the epic breeding island has a way better chance of getting epics and gemstones, and it does get the decrease, like it says here at the very bottom, 20% off the time. But for the normal competition breeding cave online with friends, it does not get this at all. So yeah, it will not. I don't think possibly later on in the future, they might be able to decrease the time, but I doubt it. So yeah, so to upgrade this, it was 120 gems. To upgrade that, it's 150. So if I had to guess later on if they do that, it's probably going to be 200 for that one. So yeah, I just want to point that out since you guys got a little confused about that, and I had to write a whole 5 paragraphs about that. And I just finally got this, and I just realized the epic monument, it is totally worth it, but in the process, not worth it. I tried feeding one of my dragons. I fed this one. It took all my food. And that was very surprising, but the cool thing is it now gets a little crown instead of being a star on top like that. So I think it was definitely worth it. I'll probably work on collecting a bunch of food to get this guy upgraded, then do it for all my epics, and then finally do it for my normal dragons. And yeah, and I need to finish collecting the rest of the elders. I only need 2 more. So yeah, and we're coming very close to completing the epics and specials. So yeah. If this helps you at all understand the percentages and how do you decrease the time of your breeding cave and your breeding, it does not affect your normal hatching. That never counts as a decrease, unless you have unless I mean if you have Galia, which hatches one automatically. It doesn't hatch all of them, hatches one. So let's just say this salamander was automatically hatched automatically. So yeah. Just want to point that out if you guys got a little confused right there. So I just want to point that out right there so I can help you out with that. Okay, I'll see you next time. G-Man out. And I have no idea what they're going to release for the next dragon for the carnival. So, see you later. G-Man out.